We like our first kiss, our first relationship, first marriage. I'm attached to my first mistake. My first mistake is really special, guys. But my first mistake will touch a very, very sensitive topic. You know what that is? It's a topic that is extremely discriminating, and it occurs in every household. And no one has ever talked or done anything about it. And today I'm going to make all of you uncomfortable over here. Right? It's a very, very serious topic. Nobody's talked about it. Outside food. AKA junk food. Outside food is defined as something which is made outside your home. It's pure simple. It's not discriminated based on what it is. It is based on where it is made. It is made outside your home. In fact, the food made in other people's house is outside food for you. The food made in your house is outside food for someone else. Restaurants are so scared of this discrimination that they start calling themselves home food. Ammi's biryani, mom's curry, maa ki dal. Because they don't want to be discriminated. Right? And it has a very negative connotation. It has a negative connotation. You can fall ill, but it has a bigger negative connotation. All mothers basically basically blame outside food for all your problems in your life. One day I was sitting and I was just booking a cab. Okay? And the cab was not coming. I'm like, cab nahi aa rahi. My mom is like, और खाओ बाहर का खाना. और खाओ बाहर का खाना. घर का खाना तो अच्छा लगता नहीं है. हैं? बाहर का खाना खाओ. क्या लेना देना है? मैं कैब बुक कर रहा हूँ. खाने से क्या लेना देना है? घर का खाना खाया होता ना तो चल के जा रहे होते. अब बैठ के कैब नहीं बुक कर रहे होते फैल रहे मोटो के. और खाओ. And God forbid if you ever fall ill. Whenever I fall ill, my mother just does one thing. She enters my room and she says this word. Dekha. And then for some reason, they enjoy asking you to do the same thing which they think has been bad for you. Or khao. Or khao. Or khao. Dekha? Acha hua. Like, you must have... I would have fallen down on the ground playing football. Bahar ka khana. You would have healed faster. After my show, she said, when I did my show, my mom was sitting. She was like, और खाओ बाहर का खाना. बोले भाई शो के बाद घर का खाना खाया होता अच्छे जोक बोल रहे होते. And I think philosophically or even spiritually, male, female, child, adult, female or anyone, the moment you hate outside food, you are a mother. It's like a diagnostic test for mother. Right? The day you hate outside food, you are internally a mother. That's it. You don't have to get pregnant. You don't have to marry. You just have to hate outside food and keep talking about it. The ill effects of outside food. You are a mother, right? And that's the way a lot of people do. And I think the reason why mothers do that is because they just think that the stuff that's at home is not getting over, and that's why this. It's just like इतना सब पड़ा हुआ है. बाहर का खाना खा के आ गए. It's just that vengeance that people have, right? That's why they don't eat, outside food. Anyway, coming back to my story, I hate inside food. I have spent 70% of my life with my mother talking about outside food inside the house. That's how it is. But when I was a kid, I was longing to eat outside food, right? And my school had opened a canteen, which had just started pizzas and a nice cold drink for 20 rupees. And I was saving money from my allowance so that I can go and eat that pizza and, I can cherish it. So what I used to do is accidentally leave my lunchbox at home. And my mother used to accidentally place it back. And this has happened a few times. This time I made sure that I hid the lunchbox and I went to school. And I was waiting for the class bell to ring for lunch. And the moment it rang, I was excited and I go towards the door and I see my lunchbox is there. So I take it and I'm very, very disappointed. I go to the ground and I sit and eat with my friends. Now there's always this one guy in the class who you just hate for his existence. He always brings bad news. AKA Manhus. Nothing else. Only Manhus here. He comes and he just brings bad news. He comes running and says, somebody has ate Abhiram's food. I was like, जिसने भी खाया वो गया. Abhiram is in 4th standard since I was born. He's not even the class bully. He was the school bully. He was so big that teachers called him sir. They used to do his homework, he used to correct it. I was like, जिसने भी उसका खाना खाया, उसकी वो तो गया, right? So I'm eating my food, and then this manhoos doesn't end there. Jagdish, is that your lunchbox? Oh, yeah, it is my lunchbox, and the food was tasting amazing. Rajma chawal, like wow. I'm already questioning why do I hate outside food such nice rajma chawal. He's like, Abhay, there is an A written on the lunchbox. This manhoos doesn't end there. I will go get Abhiram. Few seconds later, I heard Jagdish. The first time I knew what it felt to eat and shit at the same time. Abhiram comes. Did you eat my food? Have you noticed this thing? Bullies never talk in long sentences. They never talk. Like who's ever a dada or anyone bully, they never talk in long sentences. क्या है? क्या है? वो शाना बन रहा है? क्या? जा. बस उतने में उनका काम हो जाता है. I've never seen a bully who's actually saying, oh, I think by mistake you must have taken my lunchbox instead of your lunchbox, and I can understand that it's a very common mistake because it looks so similar, but it's such an inconvenience for me because I am remaining hungry while you're eating my food that my mother has made for me. You're never going to find. घर का खाना खाया होता ना, फोन बंद होता है. It's all because of outside food. Right? I forgot what I was saying. What was he saying? Yeah, so I mean that's what happens, and I'm sorry, I really forgot what I was saying. Abhiram bully then. Long sentences. People use long sentences. He won't say that. Why are you eating my food and it's such an inconvenience. They're like, did you eat my food? Right? And now see, here's one thing that we all do when we are scared. I don't know why we do it. We gulp. Have you seen these people when they're scared? They gulp like this. I gulped so hard that my entire bowel movement moved and I left a fart. Now, if I would have left a big fart, that's fine. They don't stink. It's that small, moist fart. And Abhiram goes, Rajma chawal. For the first time, my life flashed in front of my eyes. I was in 4th standard, it was literally a flash. Nothing had happened, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Life had flashed, right? The moment he smelled Rajma chawal, I was like, now what is he going to do to me? And he comes like this, he raises his hand. I'm like, where do I get hit first? What do I do? And he lifts his hand and he hugs me and says, I hate home food. Thank you for eating my food. And we become best friends. Such a simple thing. He eats my food, I eat his food, and we're fine. Right? And now teachers were correcting my homework. We're playing marks.